Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack. I hope you're having a pretty good weekend this time. So, from what I've seen from all of social media, and I think you already noticed it. Everyone watching this video at this point already noticed it. That doesn't matter how much they try. Hmm. They're still going to bitch and cry and moon and all of the tantrums they're going to throw on their platforms that they are still hireable. At least I want to still pay them, which is a big mistake to this date. But well, we are talking about Paul Tassi in this case because him just as many examples. I know Stellar Blade. I already know that despite that the Nubo, the region lock, and is a Sony published game. Yeah, I know those ones are something to me that not sticking to support Shifa in this case with this title. And I already supported them with Nike, but not with this one at least. And but well, me saying this, even though despite all of that, the game has success compared to the other games that released last year and current year, which are just AAA Western DI slop. You have seen a lot of articles that they are saying, oh, the Gunner game is going to be the game of the year because this thirsty man, and condescendency for what you like. In the past, if we fought this one back in the day, all these fucking parasites should have gone at this point, and the legacy industry would still be fine. But well, yeah, that's a lost cause. Me saying that, yeah, already said what it is the obvious. But even among all of this is kinda hilarious and nice to see. All the real from these far left retarded pieces of shit. That doesn't matter how much they try, even though you are not going to succeed into stopping this game to even selling. But even though it is to see if this game is keep selling on PC, I already said that this game should have released it on all three platforms. If it was uncensored, of course. Shifa could have made a lot of money, but they fuck up. But even considering that, let's see how it is doing right now with PC. Because they're bitching. They did this shit again during the PS5 release, and they're doing it again. So they are salty, man. They are salty because they know them well that they cannot influence, for the most part, the majority of gamers. Because, well, it's fucking easy to notice when something is focused on a niche crowd. Yeah, sexiness looking characters and hack and slash game. Even those hack and slash games, even if the trueness, all the walkies try to go out it, they just can't because there's not too many of them. And the ones that have been displayed, at least they show something like this sexiness, likeness, and with the content that people are going to stick for the most part with those games. So, in one hand, you can see that Stellar Bay, at least for the AAA standard, yeah, they surpassed that one. I know it. The comparison I did sounds too low, right? But but again, look at this. For example, Sayel. Paul will block instantly as he has in the past if he didn't hope this will give him full diaper sympathy beating points. It's just an arcade back scratch for Asmon attention. Anyone to remember him? Because, well, you have seen this. The first descendant Summer Biesa is the final shape for the quote unquote sexy customs crowd. There is nothing left, just nudity. Just naked shit walking around with guns. Mission accomplished. And by that, yeah, you know, I have. valid complaints with the first descendants with what I have seen with the lack of content and the monetization scheme. I know it's from Nexon, the same ones from Blue Archive, and I know it's Nexon by definition that is they are like the EA of South Korea. I know that. But if this is what people keep supporting it, then I don't see the problem with it. The problem is those games die if they flat out start doing censorship or they just outright stop the support. But this fucking homosexual, like all of the homosexuals, the feminists, and the lesbians that can be reset at default settings if you give them a couple of drinks, they are just right now doing this fucking bitching and crying. Look at this one. Stellar Blade is now the highest user code PS5 game ever, which is a bit excessive. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, from what I noticed with these types of homosexuals, they're the most misogynistic, the most heterosexual, the most ghoulish, the most disruptive, and unlikable pieces of shit, along with feminists. Misandrics. Yeah, misandry because they also shit on men, you know? These fucking piles of hate, they just can't stop doing this shit, but looking at this one. Where were you right now to shortly after the land of drag queen age, which is oh well, we already saw how that happened. It's probably going to produce the most annoying Discord of the year with those guys regarding a particular quest line. So if you're talking about annoying discourse that yeah, we told you so that woke shit doesn't work, and you could say the Discord is all the mods that are coming out, even nude mods. Oh well, you know how this fucking piece of crap it is. Because this one is just one of many that they are just keep doing it. I think even I saw the latest one with PC Gamer. So if I put the A here, let's see. Oh yeah, I can find it even put in if we're PC Gamer. So PC Gamer in current year, Stellar Blade is not a gunner game and I wouldn't be successful without the constant talk of its bot. Um, if that's the ones that are talking about and they're paying for it and they're humiliating AAA Western DIS love, I don't care. I would love to hear more about what people have actually played, what they noticed, what they like, what they didn't. I remember this guy from Colombia, Ivancho, is the one that did something talking about BLM being created in the Stellar Blade. Well, he did a playthrough with that one. If you want to check that out, but well, it's in Spanish. If you want to venture yourself among his streams, but that's besides the point. For the majority of the people, they are saying, yeah, we're looking good looking female characters. They're saying, like, the world that is at this point interesting. It has elements that will make them stick to them, to the customer base that already jumping into this to try keep continuing until they finish it. Well, previously with Gamer PC on the last year, here's how you can buy a $20,000 Astartian sex doll from Baldur's Gate 3 and how realistic it is and amazing it is. It will also get fired in my job in my browser history at work. Let people go on names in peace. Um, yeah. So they we know what makes them cheers. We know what they enjoy, even though for the vast majority of world's population will find that disgusting. If that's your fantasy, if that's your fucking fetish, As long as you're not trying to struggle snuggle a real life animal with like those fucking zoophiles that for the most part tends to be Western furries. Do you do? But it's kinda hilarious when within among fetishes, these fuckers have the most deranged ones that they're most rejected of by most notorious reasons among fetishes. And these fucking mocking morons, these retarded douchebags, think that they have the moral high ground to tell you, oh, gunning over Eve, oh, is this all you have as a person? Oh, you fucking disgrace. And just like, you have to look in the fucking mirror if you are going to talk to me like that. Even bragging about it. That, hey, that's why even I have said, if you're going to do so like, hey, yeah, I'm going to Eves, I don't fucking care. Even learn from Blue Archive fanbase. Look how they feel it. Steam page forums from that game. Hey, they don't give a fuck. They even try to do this shaming. They fail it miserably. And me, I wouldn't be even having a problem in the first place with this, with their fucking fetishes. But we know what that just because they want to promote their shit and normalize it. At that point, that's the my fucking problem with that. And just as the vast majority of people at this fucking game urinalist that well tends to be fucking furries, that they have like a moral high ground, that they can dictate what you truly enjoy. Oh well, something like fucking Orwellian if they want to promote this Sophilia shit. Well, there is one, and let's see. Nope, I don't want a fucking fanboy. Yeah, I know get ready going out of the way. I have to put out the original one. Yeah, this one. This is what I wanted to show you. From Van Hammer saying, same PC gamer game journalist, by the way, just so people know, because they posted things on June 13. Une Game of the Year Blaze mods are 41% mods, ensuring gamers will never see the light of heaven. Condescendency. You know, they either attack you directly, they quote unquote claim that they are using sarcasm, which now they can't, the left cannot even use that. And this moralist bullshit. Oh, why are you into this? Oh, did you hate women? You know, they started like that now, to remember. These fucking game urinalist outlets, when they started to make every single transition on media and try to manipulate the narrative to tell you that, oh, just because you like good looking female characters like this, even though this lolly, you could say, oh, it's a lolly, or even it could be a big titty anime girl. They demonize you to the worst kind of crimes, normalizing real life crimes to fictional content. That kind of fucking pieces of shit is what pisses me off the most. Even up to this day, I'm still waiting them to be prosecuted legally for destroying definitions and, by of course, drawing false accusations that will make someone be put out in jail. And hey, even what I said about, well, I know it's a Sony game and it has the Nubo. It was almost sabotaged by Sony. Well, it was already sabotaged by them, but people had the interest because they are sick and tired of what you are seeing in the screen right now. Is what is the normalized beauty standards of Western video games. People are sick and fucking tired, and even they're tired that Japan is starting to cave to this. Because, yeah, Forspoken, how could we forget that it was a Japanese studio that was so involved with Westarts? Oh, I remember this one. This is from Need for Speed. They started this shit since 2017. They did the jump, and everyone that tried to tell you, oh, it's just in your mind. You're gonna cry. Oh, did you actually play it? Seriously, what kind of friendships you will have to even sticking to them if they are going to respond to you like that when you it's actually very noticeable. All the damage. All the damage the West I know already say triple A is done. But also I have to say indies, if they are keep doing this, they are the ones that are going to fuck around and find out real fucking quick because I know they try to do this shit. And if you refuse to date a gunnable female character, or even make masculine men, because I remember I remember one jokes among these ugly faces. Let me see where it is. Yeah, I know I already went far below. Where is this one? This one looks like someone actor from Inglorious Bastards. This is what they're trying to force you to like. This is what they still trying to force you to like. And the West way to fight this one is just don't support it, don't give it any sort of money. And that's all you need to do. Don't consume, don't give them the benefit of the doubt, and you're going to see them screeching, and this is far more enjoyable than play their shit. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and please take